All right, so today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Martha Stewart. She just recently has been in the news and, 81 become the oldest Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover star. That's phenomenal, really. I mean, I just hope I can make it to 81. That'd be fantastic because I don't, just to get that age is just remarkable. So anyway, long story short, let's take a look at what would we invest in if we were, let's say, Martha Stewart, or blending stocks into a Martha Stewart type of portfolio. So I think the first thing that comes to mind when we're looking at swimwear, Sports Illustrated covers and all that kind of thing. By the way, let's check out this swimsuit cover here. Okay, so there it is. There's 81 years old, looking great for 81, swimsuit. So I think the first thing that comes to my mind is Lululemon swimwear. So looking at Lululemon, let's check out this company, see how well we're doing at Lululemon. Although yoga and transparent fitness pants is the first thing that comes to mind when I hear about Lululemon. But overall, looking at Lululemon, this stock's a little more rocky. It's got a little bit more volatility behind it. I think we're near the highs on this one. So I don't know if Martha Stewart would be the one to invest in something like this. So you're kind of near that top area. And I think a little bit of resistance or breakdown would be applicable for this. If you do get a breakout, that could be nice. And then you could see some highs, maybe around that 475 level. So anyway, that could be kind of the first thing. The next thing I would check out is, again, Martha Stewart is pretty big into crafts, and I think Etsy is one of the bigger craft-related companies. The stock's had a little bit of a rocky path after the pandemic here, but overall it's been doing not too bad when you look at the support or base here recently. So I think we're basing it around 90 right now, so that's pretty good. But overall, you're coming back right into that support level back from 2022. So if we can hold that would be great. Some of the lows were already made around that $70 price range. So this could be another one, to check out. And if you get a little bit of a turnaround here, this would be great. But right now you've got a lot of problems when we take a look at it. We've got a lot of selling pressure right here, selling volume, and that's not good. So Martha, probably not going to go for that one. I think she's also pretty big on Sherwin-Williams, which would be a painting company. If we look at painting, this has been pretty stable here. So if we look at the longer term chart here, this one's holding around the 210 level and been fairly stable, but we've just been getting a lot of sideways action. So over the last year, you're just kind of moving sideways. So if you're trading some of the volatility, buying at the lows, selling at the highs, it could be working out okay. But from a buy and hold perspective, it's just kind of moving sideways. Looking at cake, Martha Stewart loves cakes, making cakes, doing cakes, that kind of thing. Cheesecake Factory. So Cheesecake Factory, to me, I do like their cheesecakes too, actually. They're pretty good.
The ultimate cheesecake.
We've got a little bit of breakdown here on the upward trend, so that's not good. We've got bearish volume also not looking good. We've got resistance around 40. A little bit of trouble there. But is it possible we're kind of coming into some daily support level? It is possible, because if we look and zoom in at this level right here, we're kind of coming into that area. It doesn't mean we will hold, but we're kind of coming into it. So we've got a couple bars there. The problem I see is we've got some bearish volume. So again, not really great from a investment portfolio, I don't think, at this point, because it's not hitting or checking all the boxes. And unfortunately, not a lot of love for the Martha trades right now. Anyway, we've got still Home Depot, which had earnings recently. And if we've got Home Depot here, we've got some selling pressure. It came off, sold off pretty heavy, but still holding some of a base around the 280. And the low we had is around 265. So another pretty big player probably with Martha. I'm not sure if she would like Lowe's or Home Depot. Which one would you like? Lowe's usually is a sympathy play or follows through with Home Depot. So also sold off quite a bit right there, as you can see, downward. Similar to Home Depot, even though earnings aren't released till a little bit later. But this one is holding a base, and I think it did actually a lot better as well in my kind of fake portfolio here that I had. Let's see where to have Lowe's. Right here, 1,500 shares. Yeah, that one's doing a lot better in that portfolio segment. So anyway, overall, this one's been holding up okay, but Home Depot has been struggling a little more sideways. So I think Home Depot's more like building related, whereas Lowe's is more like consumer related, making your house a little more pretty. So this one, I would say probably my guess would be Martha Stewart would be more into the Lowe's thing, just because of all the stuff that she does around the home and so on. So anyway, these are some of the stocks that I think would be related to Martha Stewart. If you're building a portfolio, some of the things she'd look at and maybe check out. As for which ones will do well, you can see they are struggling a little bit between even Lulu kind of near the highs, but it did quite well. Did a little pop there after earnings. We had Cake not doing so hot and so well, doing this pullback recently. I do wonder here, how about Twinkie Hostess brand? Twinkies, whoa, this one's doing the probably, hey, look at this. Upward trend, doing quite well. Isn't on my radar a lot of times, but hey, this could be the winner for a good trend up, good volume coming in. That could be the winner. If you were into a Martha Stewart portfolio, that one could be the winner. So anyway, congrats to her on the swimsuit cover on Sports Illustrated. I'll probably never get there wearing a bikini or one piece on Sports Illustrated, but nevertheless, enjoy it. Have a great week ahead. Enjoy some of those stocks and chart evaluations and make the most of it. So I'll see you next time.